My dear brothers and sisters, pranams to each one of you. This is Jagadish Hulikal, residing in Bangalore, representing Bruhatman organization, which has been established under the benign guidance of the Supreme Being for the welfare of the mankind and universe by imparting, by inculcating, by assisting the true essence of life and the significance and importance of realizing the self, the inner self, which is nothing but self-realization, and also it is called as God realization. Because as we all been taught and inculcated and educated and imparted by the Vedas, Upanishads and the great epics, and even the parents and the elders have just given away the thought saying that the God dwells within us. Hence, we need to search Him within and realize Him within and evolve accordingly to ensure the peace, happiness, kindness, harmony, abundance, lively life, and the brotherhood. When we realize this, Supreme Being within us will get divinized. The moment you get divinized, you will start respecting yourself, start treating yourself, start acknowledging yourself, and start loving yourself. And accordingly, you will also cascading the same thing which you want to do it for yourself to others. With this is this conceptualization, or in short description, what this Bruhatman organization is, to make every individual to realize their inner self and evolve and attain the ultimate goal of human life called as salvation or the mukti or the moksha. Setting aside this is a brief introduction about me and the organization altogether. On this 21st of June 2018, as you all aware, we have celebrated the 21st, we have celebrated the International Yoga Day. Thanks to each and every organization, group of people, association, individuals, organizations, country, and different countries who have directly or indirectly involved and persuaded the people of the country or the group, association or individual to participate in this great movement of yoga. For the benefit of themselves, for the benefit of every being. And thanks to everybody for that. But what does this yoga mean by? Most of us might have been taught and told and experienced that doing the different asanas, including the Surya Namaskaras, the mudras, pranayama. The different techniques have been taught as a yoga. Because it's a mudra yoga, it's a pranayama. This is what it is going to be. And all those exercises normally being taught like this. When you just expand, when you stretch your hand, your chest will get expanded and a lot of oxygen will get inside. When you exhale, all those oxygen or carbon dioxide or the unwanted things which goes out of the exhalation. This is what exactly see Sarvangasana, Matsyasana, Kurmasana, Shirasasana, Shavasana, Bhujangasana. Many asanas have been taught, including the Surya Namaskaras. And this is what we have understood about this yoga is. What does this yoga really mean by? Yoga means it unites. It brings together. It doesn't separate, it unites. It unites with what? It unites within our inner self. What the Supreme Being which exists within us, it assist us, help us in all the ways to merge with, to be one with the Supreme Being who dwells in us, within us. And this yoga word, and let us set aside this concept of being united with the Supreme Being which is inside us, or the prana, the life force which is existing within us, which is making us to be existed or manifested in this physical existency, the life force. Setting aside at this point of time that concept of that. But when I call it as physical exercises, something like that, asanas, mudrasana, pranayama, and the exercises like playing cricket, playing tennis, playing shuttle, football, cricket, walking, brisk walking, normal walking, running, swimming, all these things will definitely influence our well-being. My dear brothers and sisters, when we do this exercises, what really happens to us? What it signifies to us when I just do these exercises, or the yogasanas, or the asanas, or different asanas, pranayamas, mudras. What do I get it? When I start perspiring, when I start briskly walking, what happens is that my entire physical organs will get exercised, will get activated. And all the chakras, including the Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Agna, Sahasrara, all these chakras are really influencing our well-being. They also get activated. And we will talk about this chakras. How does these chakras really help us in understanding ourselves, energizing ourselves, and the well-being of ourselves. But currently, let us talk about the physical exercises or yogas, what we do it, and the all those exercises which we do it, how it really influences for the well-being. When you start playing cricket, when you start running, when you start playing any shuttle, which is the active, very active game which can make you to tak, 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 something like that. Even football or even swimming. All those exercises or the yogasanas will make your organs, joints, physical organs, physical structures like bones, all those things will get freed out. And when you perspire, when you start actively involving, your blood circulations will increase and your breathing cycle will get increased. More amount of oxygen will get dragged into your lungs and lungs will get expanded. It is rich, it's filled with lots of oxygen molecules. Then it will get circulated through your blood because all those capillaries which are there in your lungs will absorb all those oxygen molecules and circulates into each and every organ, each and every cell, each and every molecule of your body, and each and every atom of your body. When you exhale, when you see it's taking inside lots of oxygen, which makes you feel better. And when you exhale, fast, breathe out, what it means is that it takes out all those negativities which have been accumulated in your different chakras, including your navel chakra and solar plexus chakra. These two chakras will greatly influence about your physical well-being and the sustenance of the life. All your emotions, hatredness, jealous, anger, frustrations, all those things have been accumulated in the solar plexus, which makes you to feel depressed, distressed, and gloomy. It doesn't make you to live alive, and all those negativities which have been accumulated right in the navel chakra, which is the sustenance of your life, which gives the integrity of your existence, which makes you to live on this earth, achieve on this earth, including this Muladhara chakra, which is also very crucial chakra, which can make anybody to exist, to achieve anything on this earth. When you have got accumulated with lots of negativities accumulated. Negativity is how it can be accumulated, I can tell you. You have been put into this competitive world wherein you have guided your children or your colleagues or your friends or your family members. Achieve this. You have to achieve this. If you don't achieve this, you will not get this. If you achieve this, you will get this. All those things, influential factors, are being churned out in the minds of the people, and those thoughts have already been accumulated in your organs. And if you don't achieve this, you will not get this. You are creating a turbulence inside the minds of the people and the children right from the school, right from the childhood. You are influencing the children. You need to achieve this. Putting lots of pressure on an individual to achieve anything, which never is being demanded by the mother nature. Look at any animal, any bird, any being. It doesn't strive for the food at all. It gets it. And it never strives for a nest or something like that. The naturally inbuilt natural qualities, prakriti dharma, which influences to construct a nest, den, or go in search of a place where it can give birth and rear the children or rear the pups, rear the cubs. It is so natural. But we are not like that. We have put us into a competitive world where everybody is boiling, everybody is putting lots of pressure, and the spring is getting compressed and compressed and compressed and compressed. One fine day, if that child doesn't achieve, the parents will get outbursted. They will get depressed. And the child, if he doesn't, he's already been putting into pressure, saying that if I don't achieve, my father will get angry. If I don't achieve, my mother will get upset. If I don't achieve, I will not be recognized. Recognition. Identity. These concepts have been established. If I don't achieve, if I don't get this, I will lose my entire being. I will lose my respect. I will lose my identity in the society. All those nonsense thought processes have been incorporated, instilled in the minds of, in the young stage itself. All those things have been accumulated in us. And coming to the dharmas, if you achieve this, if you follow this, you will be gifted by. There are many dharmas which says that if you do this, you will get blessed by. If you don't do this, you will be cursed by. God doesn't do such things at all. Never ever he does. Never ever he curses any individual. We ourselves will curse. We are responsible for everything because God is so transparent, so simple. He can be acknowledged by in any way. It's simple. He's not complex. We are complex because we have been instilled by so many gadgets, dharmas, and the gurus saying that, if you don't do this, you will be punished. One seed of fear has already been instilled in the minds of the people, or the deep core of our existence, or subconscious mind is already been prepared. If I don't do this, I will be punished. If I do this, I will be rewarded. This is the concept has been instilled in the minds of the people. And the people have never said that. Look, this is the way if you do it, it's good for yourself. You have to do it for your individual growth, individual well-being. You have to put your efforts. When a small cub which has been grown and it brings, the parents will bring the lion, which are so called as cruel, they kill and rip away the parts of other animals and eat. And they also feed the children. That's cubs, right? They feed it. In that cruel animal, the being natural motherhood, which has been there in that one, who has instilled that. Mother nature is existing every being. We need to acknowledge that. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, you need to accept this because this is the reality. It can never change. But we human beings here, we are separating ourselves. We are not aligning ourselves with the mother existence. Gunagada dwara means, the prakriti works with the characteristics. Specialized characteristics for each of this existence: lion, cat, cow, elephant. me, everybody is a human beings and we are living beings. And in this manifestation of this, while we are manifesting in this, and we have been gifted by the Mother Nature some of the qualities here, which we need to identify it. And everybody is being taught in such a way that you need to accumulate. Be it money, be it wealth, be it education, be it the position, be it anything. If you don't get these things in your life, you will be shattered into pieces and you will definitely go into depressions. And you will be paying hell a lot of money to the psychiatrist, which doesn't help you, because all those things are not cured by your medications, but all those things have been hidden inside of you. And all those things have been stored in your joints. And this Agna chakra, in this throat chakra, in the shoulder joints, here, in the chest, in the navel region, in the solar plexus, in the navel region, in the Swadhisthana chakra, Mooladhara chakra, and the anal chakra, and in our hands. All those things have been accumulated and start invading you from internally, which we really fail to understand. What is this? We go to all different doctors. We go to lots of doctors, and we say that I have spent lakhs together of money on this. I have consulted such a wonderful doctor, but yet I have not been cured by this. Right? You have accumulated. You have been fed by your environment, where you dwell, right from the house, right from the parents, right from your colleagues, right from your gurus. Everywhere we have created a turbulence in the minds of the people, rather being coping up to the naturally all the things which happens in our life. And the positions have already been fixed by the parents to the children, saying that you need to become a doctor, and you need to become an advocate, you need to become aviation engineer, you need to become a scientist, you need to become a CEO of a company, you need to become this. Everything has been decided and given as a ready food to the children, and their mind and subconscious mind has already been fed deeply, a day in, day out, that you are this, you are this. And if he doesn't become that, he is going to be shattered, and the parents is going to be distressed, and it leads to mental aberrations. My dear brothers and sisters, look at how these things have been accumulated in our different organs. And we start experiencing sleepless nights, nightmares, fear-based complexities, inferiority complexities, superiority complexities, then arrogancy or fear-based complexities, and isolating ourselves from the group of the people. Many things have been guided through your instincts, not natural instincts, by the given food, not in the form of divinity, not in the form of life force, but in the form of something else which makes you to not to live, but in a zestful environment where you lead your life. I'm telling you one thing. The most of the corporate world people today, when they are there in the corporate world, what do? Now they are surrendered to no nature. They are really going back. They have started playing all sorts of games, and the weekends they want to spend in an isolated where the plants, lots of plants are there, and lots of exercises are there. Yogas are being done. The people are getting. Now they are realizing it. When you are there in a corporate world, if you are going to become a top leader there, please understand, you are trying to control each and every person who is working under, because your identity will be lost, because you are insecure in that position. You have been instilled or given away that if I just do not control or exercise over the people, I lose my entity. It doesn't mean that you should not control, you should not exercise, you should only direct. Rather being reacting, we should only respond to the situation. If you know how to respond, that's enough. Rather learning the technique of responding, we are reacting to the situations and trying to control over this because we are insecure within us.